For UFW Unbroken, so let's get this started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to UFW Unbroken. You're excited for tonight? I'm hearing some cheers. I'm hearing some applause. I'm not hearing any goats out there. Surely there's some out there. Yeah, very. Oh. Welcome to UFW Unbroken. My name is Alex Calhera, Mr. Meerkat Monday himself. But it's not just me. No. No one man or woman can host a show this grand. I'm joined by a classy team of colleagues here tonight. Introduce yourselves to the fine folks. Who are you two?
Thank you. I am the name Surrender, head ref and strange stripy creature of UFW. And of our announcer tonight,
your Sin City Ringtail Ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
A talented crew, if I say so myself. Now we got plenty of action planned for tonight, folks. But instead of just talking about it, how about we get right down to it and head down to the ring for not our first match, no, but a word from our UFW men's champion.
oh, interesting.
UFW Nation. Making their way to the ring. UFW Heavyweight Champion. The King of the
Having a life of Sparksy, and if I do say so myself, he is looking fabulous tonight wearing that
mode.
Well, he looks more like a queen than anything.
Can't touch my body.
I mean, apparently he was a queen before, but now he's got the crown to prove it.
Obsessed with beauty.
Only the best for him, the crown, the scepter, and most importantly, the men's heavyweight championship. We haven't seen Sparksy since he won it, but like I said, he makes it look good.
UFW, I have something to say. Mother is home! Now, I want to start with an apology due to Mother's absence. Because for the last few weeks after that match at Nightfall, I was being checked via medical demands, as I had received a concussion from that bash to these lovely steps before me. Oh, look, I can see a bit of my hair. Right. Now, that Nightfall, I'm not going to lie, that has been the most brutal match to my health, to my mentality, in all of my wrestling career. Mother is not going to sugarcoat anything tonight, and I'm not going to disregard any greatness where it is due. So allow me to start from the top. Since my very start of my career here, I had two things, Miss Thing, that I wanted to accomplish in UFW. The first thing that I wanted was to make the House Loverman to grow as the royal house that it is today. I started in this federation as a lone wolf, and I honestly never would think that I would take on the title of mother for anything within this federation. Weeks upon weeks, I fought hard and continued to look for something that I was missing. It may look like I have it all. I have the glitz, I have the glam, I have the fashion, I have the shiny things. Hello, look at this tiara, hello. But that wasn't everything. The house needed more than just fame and riches. The house, my house, was lacking family. Upon my times here within UFW, I stumbled upon some people that made the mother that I am today. We have my dear little boy, Leon. Where he lacks in the wrestling ring, he makes up with his attitude, his style, and his tenacious tenacity of furiosity, of uniqueness, and charisma. And a bit of talent. What the hell am I saying? He's a loverman, for Christ's sake. He's got talent, honey. But we also have my dear, dear God, Ramon. The man who is always at my side no matter what. As much as he doesn't tolerate any bullshit of anything of me. He knew how to set this mother straight. Ironically. And finally, there is the one person that made my second goal a reality. The Maestro Tonka. We had brought him into the family where I thought it would have been the best thing for the House Loverman that they could have ever accomplished. But that proved to be a mistake on my part. And that is why, for all these weeks, Mother and Tonka have been at each other's throats. Call it how you will. Some may think that Tonka deserved what I did to him. Others think that I was the bad guy and took everything from him. We all have our opinions. We all make decisions. Some are right, some are wrong. But Mother will say this. Mother will always go with what she feels is right for the house. The second thing that I wanted to accomplish was made a reality. All thanks to that one individual. Tonka, whether you are back there or not, I hope you are listening to what I have to say. No matter how much we collided, we will never agree who was in the right and who was in the wrong. All that we both must face now is what is to come. There is no need for the pair of us to linger on what happened to the past. Neither of us will get anywhere from that. That night at nightfall, Tonka, you brought me to my mother-tucking limit, Miss Thing. You pushed me to places that I never thought were possible in my life, honey. You brought me down to the last bit of energy that I could possibly muster. You put me through the ring of fire, and I thought that the gauntlet match was the worst of it. Oh, but honey, you made me so wrong, honey. You made me use everything, including my weave. I threw my weave at you. In the Maestro's Ball, I knew that we were both going to come out of that match as two complete different people. But in the end, it all came down to the last moment of life that I could give. As I took my chance of opportunity, as I brought you into the house down boots hold, I used every single bit that I had left to get that very last chance that would end everything right there and there. I pulled and pulled to the point of no return, to the point where I had the final flicker of hope in my eyes, fading in my very eyes, but I kept going. I lost everything. I lost all of my sanity. I held onto that arm of yours, Tonka, knowing it would have boiled down to that very moment. Either you tap, or I used my final card up my sleeve and made everything that I had worked for to push myself to make this the very end all for nothing. And here I am, standing here in this ring as the new UFW World Heavyweight Champion, honey! That moment, I knew that I accomplished my goal to prove to everyone that this mother is fierce competition. But I knew that my main goal was made, solidified, and a reality. That night, I finally built my house. As I stood there that night, as your new heavyweight champion, I looked around inside of this ring that I am in today. And I looked out into the audience, to all of you. That moment, I knew my house was not just including myself, Leon, and Ramon. It included every single one of you that sits in these chairs, this audience. Every single one of you are house loving men. To me, everyone that sits in these chairs, in these rafts, you are not an audience, honey. You are not just fans. You are no fans to me. You are pure family. Now, with that said, no matter how much I went through, I had my goal to be a champion. And as I stand amongst you, my house, my family, I will continue to pave the way for all of you in this crowd as my house, as my family. I will pave the way for all of you. I have gotten this far, and the only way for all of us to continue now in this era of loving men is up. Starting with the new era as your UFW World Heavyweight Champion, honey.
Oh my God, he's so...
Now, with that said, with this new era, I believe it is fitting for your queen with a new sort of song. Don't you agree? Audience, let us leave the era of the Queen of the Runway and let us embark as this era of a new, as I am your new UFW World Heavyweight Champion, but also the Queen of the North.
I've got this far, like to the ring, cause I'm a star,
Wow.
putting shot after shot, now I've got 'em beat ya. Bow to me, I'm your royal diva. I'm the legendary all legs, no dairy. Keep you on your toes, I'm on point, okay, sir. The other queens have got nothing on me. Bow down, bitch, and give a curtsy. I'll bring you down with all this glam. You don't
Holy
remember me, then
moly,
you're
I'm gonna need a drink